भारत माता शिव शक्ति अवतार. Om Mandali, 29th August 2025. Morning class, 22nd April 1968. Beloved children, in the path of devotion, you have many teachers and many subjects to study. But the knowledge that the Father teaches you is unique and unparalleled. He is the ocean of knowledge. Don't say that He knows everything within you. Many say, you know everything within us. The Father says, I don't know anything. Om Namah Shivaya. Children should not forget the journey of remembrance. In the morning, you practice this, and in that, there's no need for words because it's a method to reach the land of liberation. Children can't go there without becoming pure. They can't fly. You understand that when Satyug begins, many souls depart. Now, there are billions of souls, but in Satyug, only a few lakhs remain. The rest all depart. Someone must be calling them, right? The soul becomes pure through this journey of remembrance. There is no other way to become pure. The purifier is only one Father. Some call Him God, some call Him the Supreme Soul, and some call Him Bhagwan. He is one, not many. The Father is one for all. Worldly fathers are different for each person. In Satyug too, worldly fathers are different for each person. But the Supreme Father is one for all. When He comes, He gives happiness to all and then leaves. In happiness, there is no need to remember Him. So it's said that people remember God in sorrow, not in happiness. In Satyug, there is no sorrow. That too is past now. Now, the Father sits and explains the secrets of the past, present, and future. The past, present, and future of the three are very simple. The past, present, and future of the tree are very simple. You know how the tree grows from a seed and reaches its end. This is called the beginning, middle, and end. This is the tree of diverse religions and diverse features. Each one has its own features. In flowers, you see that according to the tree, the flowers emerge. All those flowers have one feature, but in the human world tree, there's diversity. Each tree has its own beauty. In this tree, there's beauty of many kinds. Just like the Father explains about Shyam Sundar, dark and beautiful. This is specially for the deities. When they become Tamo Pradhan from Sato Pradhan, they become Shyam from Sundar. Such Shyam Sundar feature is not found in other religions because some religions are dark from the beginning. Look at the features of Africans. how dark they are? Also, observe the features of Japanese, Europeans, Chinese, and Indians, which change over time. The saying Sham Sundar, dark and beautiful, is specially for them. It's not applicable to other religions. It's not that dark skinned people were once fair and then become dark. Their features are just like that. This is the trio of humanity with the diverse religions. All these diverse religions come in a specific order, which you children are now learning. Sannyasis can't explain these things. They belong to the path of devotion. This is a 5,000-year cycle, which can be called a tree or a world. Half of it is ruled by devotion, known as the kingdom of Ravana, where the five vices reign. People become impure and dark by climbing onto the pyre of lust. There's a vast difference between the conduct of the Ravana community and the conduct of the Lakshmi Narayan community. People sing the praises of Lakshmi Narayan, calling themselves lovely and sinful. The Father has explained that you yourselves become worship worthy and then worship us. Others think that God becomes worship worthy and then a worshipper. There are many types of people. You have done a lot of devotion, taking rebirths and doing devotion. Initially, there's pure devotion, which makes you into deities from humans. Then devotion becomes impure, and by the end, it becomes completely impure. Then the Father comes and gives pure knowledge. They consider scriptures as knowledge. The Father says, you have so much pride in the blind faith of devotion and its scriptures. This is the pride of devotion and also the pride of knowledge. The pride of devotion in the ignorant age is called the pride of degradation. And the pride of knowledge is the pride of salvation because knowledge leads to salvation. Until they understand this, they remain in the pride of devotion. They don't know that the ocean of knowledge is only one, the Supreme Father. In devotion, people read and retain many Vedas and scriptures and recite them orally. All this is devotion. The extent of devotion is vast and it appears beautiful. The Father says, it's like the shimmering water of a mirage, which shines like silver from a distance. A deer, driven by thirst, runs towards it and gets stuck. Similarly, everyone is stuck in devotion. Now they are so deeply stuck that it requires great effort to extract them from it. Many obstacles arise because the Father makes them pure. Draupadi too cried out for this. This whole world is full of Draupadis and Duryodhanas. And from this perspective, you can say that you are all Parvatis listening to the immortal story. Earlier, you were Draupadis, made impure. Now the Father is telling the immortal story for the immortal world. This is the world of death where untimely death occurs. People get heart attacks and die suddenly. You can go to hospitals and explain that life here is short and people get sick. In the new world, there will be no sickness. God says, consider yourself a soul and remember me, your Father. Savor your connections with others, and your karmic debts will be resolved. Then you won't get sick and death won't affect you. Your lifespan will increase. The deities had long lifespans. Where did those with long lifespans go? They took rebirths and their lifespan decreased. This is a game of happiness and sorrow. Nobody knows this. If they knew the Creator, they would know the creation too. Everyone is stuck in the darkness of devotion. Devotion is like a quagmire. There is no music, no festivities, no fairs in this path. In Kumbh Melas, many people gather to take a dip, but it doesn't achieve anything. You bathe every day. Water comes from the ocean. The purest water is from a well, which is naturally clean. Rivers are polluted. In the past, people used well water for bathing. Later, the custom of bathing in rivers started. In the path of devotion, cleanliness is not preferred. Now people cry out for purification. Everyone is impure. Nanak too sang about this. The Father purifies the impure souls. First, the soul is purified and then the body. People consider the soul to be spotless. The Father says that the path of devotion is the path of ignorance, darkness, and demonic rule. It's different from the divine rule. This is the rule of Ravana, as the world is in its descending phase. There is a saying, ascending phase brings welfare for all. In Satyug, everyone's welfare occurs. There is peace and one kingdom. Others reside in the land of peace. Now people strive for world peace. Ask them when world peace existed in the past. They can't answer. When you explain a bit, they say that 40,000 years are left and then Satyug will come. Humans are in darkness. They say that the entire circle is 40,000 years, but it's actually 5,000 years. There are many opinions and contradictions. The Father comes and tells the truth. There's a set cycle of 84 births. If it were millions of years, humans could become animals too. But that's not the rule. Humans take 84 births. The Father explains the calculation. Rishis and Munis say Neti Neti means I don't know. They are atheists. Deities are theists. Ravana's rule makes people atheists. Through knowledge, you become theists and get a legacy of 21 births. Then knowledge isn't needed. This is the Purushottam Sangam Yuga, where we become the highest humans and masters of heaven. The more you study, the higher you will rise. You will become the masters of the world. There will be sweepers too, but it's a kingdom of happiness. Here, it's a kingdom of sorrow. When you are the thieves, you rule with happiness. When Ravana comes, you become atheist and face sorrow. When you become theist, you rule with happiness. When Ravana comes, you become atheist and face sorrow. India was once so solvent with immense wealth. The temple of Somnath was built with such grandeur. If there was so much money for building temples, just imagine how much wealth they must have had themselves. Where did all this wealth come from? The scriptures say that the ocean presented a plate of jewels. Now, the ocean of knowledge fills your plates with the jewels of knowledge. Your treasure is filling up. Earlier, people would go to Shankar and say, "Fill our treasure." They didn't know the Father, but now you know that the Father is filling your treasure. You can fill your treasure as much as you want, depending on how well you study. You will get a scholarship accordingly. You can become the highest double crowned king or queen, or you can become an outcast. Many people give divorce or separation. This is all part of the drama. The father says, "I don't have any worries. I am free from all worries. And I am making you free from worries too." The Father is the teacher of the unlimited and He is the ocean of knowledge. Don't say that He is the knower of everything. Many say, "You know everything within us." The Father says, "I don't know anything. Only Shiv Baba sits on the throne. The body is just a shell, and when the soul leaves, it's discarded. The soul is the real thing, a tiny point. Nobody knows what the soul is." The Father says, "First understand the soul, and then you'll understand me." The Father explains about the soul and gives him introduction. Did you know that the soul is immortal? You used to worship shaligrams and then discard them. The Father says, "This is all blind worship. You don't know Shiva, the soul, or Lakshmi Narayan." The Father explains that this is not new and it will happen again. You become worthy of worship from monkeys, and then you will become monkeys again. In Satyug, you won't know that you will become monkeys again. Only on the Sangam Yuga do you understand this. Some of you understand well and impart knowledge to others. The Father is benevolent and his children become benevolent too. Some people, while trying to help others out of the quagmire, get stuck themselves and become impure. Their earnings are destroyed by lust. Therefore, the Father advises to be cautious and not to climb onto the pyre of lust. It is due to climbing onto the pyre of lust that you became impure. You would say that you were once pure and then became impure. You were once deities and then descended. Otherwise, who would take 84 births? Father explains the accounts. Apart from this, all the rest are scriptures of the path of devotion and numerous gurus. For the path of knowledge, there is only one ocean of knowledge. There are many gurus in devotion. A woman is told that her husband is her God and guru, and she should follow his orders. First, they order her to commit vice. Children understand that effort is required. For half a cycle, people are stuck in the ocean of vice. It's not easy to get out of it. If you give them a little knowledge, it doesn't have much impact. It doesn't have much impact. They become subjects. The story is about becoming Satyanarayan, the true king, but many become subjects. Those who understand a little may come back and understand more. As time goes on, people will develop a strong sense of renunciation, just like they do in graveyards. Once they leave the graveyard, it's all over. When you explain to them, they seem very interested. But once they go out, they forget. They tell the father that they will come back after completing their task. But when they go out, their intellects get diverted. Very few out of millions succeed. To attain a royal status, effort is required. Each one should ask themselves if they remember the unlimited Father. They say they forget. How can you forget the unlimited Father? You never forget your worldly Father. Good morning and goodbye, children. Blessing. May you be a fast and last moment effort maker. The father and mother are delighted to see the intense effort and enthusiasm of the children. Those who make fast efforts have a divine and spiritual appearance and aura similar to the Father. Their every glance is filled with spirituality, and they make every soul happy with their gaze. To attain such a stage, always consider yourself to be beyond physical form and a Trikaldarshi, knower of three times. This will make you powerful and strong. Om Namah Shivaya.